Good afternoon. Hope you are doing well. Hope this long weekend has been amazing for you and that you are warm and cozy today, maybe even with somebody you love. How about just for fun, just today only, I sing some songs and I enjoy that experience. And if you think there's something there that's of interest to you, you watch. And maybe you sing along too. That's okay. How about a little of this, first of all? How does this song go again? Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Although you're never near, your voice I often hear. Another day, another night, I long to hold you tight, 'cause I'm so lonely. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Some say it's a sign of weakness for a man to beg. Then weak I'd rather be if it means having you to keep. 'Cause lately I've been losing sleep. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Empty nights echo your name. I wonder, will I ever be the same? When you see me smiling, you know things have gotten worse. Any smile you might see has all been rehearsed. Darling, I can't go on without you. This emptiness won't let me live without you. This loneliness inside, darling, makes me feel half alive. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. All right, how about this? Only you can make this world seem right. Only you can make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone can thrill me like you do and fill my world with love for only you. Only you can make this change in me. Lord, it's true. You are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. Only you can make this world seem right. Lord, it's true. You are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. I just had a shock when I touched my keyboard here. That was exciting. All right, how about how about this one? I don't know what day it was when you walked into the room. I said hello unnoticed. You said goodbye too soon. Breezing through the clientele, spinning yarns that were so lyrical. I really must confess right here, the attraction was purely physical. I took all those habits of yours that in the beginning were hard to accept. Your fashion sense, your Beardsley prints, I put down to experience. That big bosom lady with the Dutch accent who tried to change my point of view. Her ad-lib lines were well rehearsed, but my heart called out for you. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath as I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. My love for you is immeasurable. My respect for you immense. Your ageless, timeless, lace and fineness, your beauty and elegance. You're a rhapsody, a comedy, your symphony and a play. You're every love song ever written. But honey, what do you see in me? You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath as I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. You're an essay in glamour, please pardon the grammar, but you're every schoolboy's dream. You're Celtic United, but baby, I've decided you're the best team I've ever seen. And there have been many times, and then there have been many affairs, many times I thought to leave. But I bite my lip and turn around, 'cause you're the warmest thing I've ever found. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. You're in my soul. How about You've Got a Friend? What do you think? When you're down and troubled and you need some love and care, and nothing, oh, nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am that I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You've got a friend. If the sky above you should grow dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon you'll hear me knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am that I'll come running, oh baby, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. you've got a friend. Now it ain't to know that you got a friend. When people can be so cold, you've got a friend. How about Elton John? It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, yeah. This one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I sat on the roof and picked off the moss. Well, a few of the verses, well, they've got me quite cross now. But the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Yeah. How about little Burton Cummings? I wrote you long, long letters, mama. I sent them out day by day, needing you even more than I did before. And as I'm looking, here's your daddy coming with a big old shotgun too. Loving situation looking mighty poor. So if you're really wondering what I'm doing in your backyard, I told you, baby, I'll be there home so soon. But if you're really worrying about what I'm doing in your backyard, come on out later, I'll show you by the light of the moon. I had some dreams and fortunes, really, mama, I got carried away. And looking back even more than I did before, as I'm leaping, creeping, hiding, sleeping, here's your daddy with a shotgun too. My loving situation ain't nothing but poor. So if you're really worried about what I'm doing in your backyard, I told you, baby, I'll be there home so soon. But if you're really worried about what I'm doing in your backyard, come on out later, I'll show you by the light of the moon. But Bob Seger. A gypsy wind is blowing warm tonight. The sky is starlit and the time is right. And still you're telling me you have to go. Before you leave, there's something you should know. Yeah, some you should know, babe. I seen you smiling in the summer sun. I seen your long hair flying as you run. I made my mind up and it's meant to be. Someday, lady, you'll come to me. Someday, lady, you'll come to me. Where the rivers meet the sounding sea. You're high above me, wild and free. But someday, lady, you'll come to me. Someday, lady, you'll come to me. Some people say that love's a losing game. Start with fire and you lose the flame. The ashes smolder, but the warmth soon gone. You end up cold and lonely on your own. I'll take my chances, babe, I'll risk it all. I'll win your love or I'll take the fall. I made my mind up, girl, it's meant to be. Someday, lady, you'll come to me. And someday, lady, you'll come to me. It's, someday, lady, you'll come to me. Someday, lady, you'll come to me. How about little Paul Thorne? You might be wrong. Good thing to keep in mind. Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, and Jews all got their own versions of the truth. There's a line in the sand, there's a war going on. They forgot to remember they might be wrong. Carry your faith wherever you go. Mix it with love and let it show. But keep your eyes open as you move along. Always remember, you might be wrong. Why do we worry? Why do we fight? Everybody thinks God's on their side. Count to 10 before you throw a stone. Whatever you believe, you might be wrong. Whatever you believe, you might be wrong. Don't cut me off, don't say we're through. Just because I don't agree with you. You see, flowers grow where seeds of love are sown. You could be right, you might be wrong. Whoa, why do we worry? Why do we fight? Everybody thinks God's on their side. Count to 10 before you throw a stone. Whatever you believe, you might be wrong. Whatever you believe, you might be wrong. What's on the other side of life? I won't know until the day I die. If you're feeling insecure, you are not alone. Everybody knows you might be wrong. Whoa, why do we worry? Why do we fight? Everybody thinks God's on their side. Count to 10 before you throw a stone. Whatever you believe, you might be wrong. Whatever you believe, you might be wrong. Whatever you believe, you might be wrong. How about little David Clayton Thomas? You make me so very happy. I lost in love before, got mad and closed the door. But you said, try just once more. I chose you for the one. Now I'm having so much fun. You treated me so kind. I'm about to lose my mind. You make me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. The others were untrue, but when it came to loving you, I'd spend my whole life with you. 'Cause you came and you took control. You touched my very soul. You always showed me that Loving you is where it's at. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. I thank you, baby. I love you so much, it seems that you're in my dreams. I can hear you, baby, I hear you calling me. I'm so in love with you. All I ever want to do is thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. You made me so very happy, baby. You made me so very happy, baby. I'm so glad you came into my life. How about a little bit of Righteous Brothers? You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, baby. But baby, I know it. You've lost that loving feeling. Whoa, that loving feeling. You've lost that loving feeling. Now it's gone, gone. And I can't go on. Whoa. Now there's no welcome look in your eyes when I reach for you. And you're starting to criticize every little thing I do. It makes me just feel like crying, baby. 'Cause baby, something beautiful's dying. You've lost that loving feeling. Whoa, that loving feeling. You've lost that loving feeling. Now it's gone, gone. And I can't go on. Whoa. Baby, I get down on my knees for you. If you would only love me like you used to do, yeah. We had a love you don't find every day. So don't let it slip away. Baby, I'm begging you, please. I need your love. So bring it on back. Bring back that love and feeling. Want that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling. Now it's gone. And I can't go on. Whoa. Pour me some tea. All right. What next, you say? You got to serve somebody. You don't need $1 million. You don't mess with Jim. You didn't have to. I think we've got to serve somebody. Let's do that. That'll be fun. You may be an ambassador to England or France. You may be a gambler. You might like to dance. You may be the heavyweight and champion of the world. You may be a socialite with a long string of pearls, but you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, indeed. No, you're going to have to serve somebody. It may be the devil or it might be the Lord, but you're going to have to serve somebody. might be a rock and roll addict prancing on the stage, might have money and drugs at your command, women in a cage. You may be a businessman, you have some high degree thief. They may call you doctor or they may call you chief, but you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, indeed. You're going to have to serve somebody. Well, it may be the devil or it might be the Lord, but you're going to have to serve somebody. You may be a state trooper. You may be a young tug. You may head up some big TV network. You may be rich or poor. You may be blind or lame. You may be living in another country under another name, but you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you're going to have to serve somebody. It may be the devil or it may be the Lord, but you're going to have to serve somebody. You may be a construction worker working on a home. You may live in a mansion or you might live in a dome. You might own guns. You might even own tanks. You might be somebody's landlord. You might even own banks. But you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, you're going to have to serve somebody. Well, it might be the devil or it might be the law, but you're going to have to serve somebody. You might be a preacher with your spiritual pride. You may be a city councilman taking bribes on the side. You may be working in a barber shop. You may know how to cut hair. You may be somebody's mistress. You may be somebody's heir, but you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, indeed. You're going to have to serve somebody. It may be the devil or it might be the law, but you're going to have to serve somebody. Might like to wear cotton. Might like to wear silk. Might like to drink whiskey. Might to drink milk. You might like to eat caviar. You might like to eat bread. You may be sleeping on the floor or sleeping in a king-size bed, but you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, indeed. You're going to have to serve somebody. It may be the devil or it might be the law, but you're going to have to serve somebody. It might be the devil or it might be the law, but you're going to have to serve somebody. Let's do a Jim Croce. Why not? Uptown got its hustlers. The Bowery got its bums. 42nd Street got Big Jim Walker. He's a pool shooting son of a gun. Yeah, he's big and dumb as a man can come, but he's stronger than a country horse. And when the bad folks all get together at night, you know, they all call Big Jim boss just because. You don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit in the wind. You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. No, 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 no. Well, out of South Alabama came a country boy. He says, I'm looking for a man named Jim. I'm a pool shooting boy. My name is Willie McCoy, but down home they call me Slim. Yeah, I'm looking for the king of 42nd Street. He's driving a drop-top Cadillac. Last week he took all my money and it may sound funny, but I come to get my money back. And everybody say, Jack, you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit in the wind. You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. No, 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 no. Well, a horse fell over the pool room. Jimmy come bopping off the street. And when the curtain was down, the only part that wasn't bloody was the soles of the big man's feet. Oh, he was caught in 100 places, and he was shot in a couple more. And you better believe they sung a different kind of story when Big Jim hit the floor. Now they say, you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit in the wind. You don't pull the mask off a Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. No, you don't mess around with Slim. How about wrote a song for everyone? It's a Creedence Clearwater song. But this is how Mavis Staples, the most amazing singer in the world, this is how Mavis sings it, something like this. Met myself a coming county welfare line. I was feeling hung out, strung out on the line. I saw myself a going down the war in June. All I want is to write myself a tune. Wrote a song for everyone, wrote a song for truth, wrote a song for everyone. And I couldn't even talk to you. No, I couldn't even talk to you. And got myself arrested, wound me up in jail. Rich men about to blow up, communication fail. If you see the answer, now's the time to say, all I want is to get you down and pray. Wrote a song for everyone, wrote a song for truth, wrote a song for everyone. And I couldn't even talk to you. No, I couldn't even talk to you. Saw the people standing 1,000 years in chains. And people say it's different now. Lord, it's just the same. A Pharaoh spin the message round and round the truth. They could have saved a billion people. How can I tell you? Wrote a song for everyone. Wrote a song for truth. Wrote a song for everyone. And I couldn't even talk to you. No, I couldn't even talk to you. How about two wreck songs? You ready for this? Wreck and wreck. First one. Well, somebody going too fast. Too fast, Steve. Well, they gave him his orders, and Monroe, Virginia, said, Steve, you're way behind time. This is not 38. This is on 97. Put her into Spencer on time. Then he turned around and said to his black greasy fireman, shovel on a little more coal. And when we cross that White Oak Mountain, watch on 97 roll. And then a telegram came from Washington Station. This is how it read. Oh, that brave engineer that run on 97 is lying in Danville dead. 'Cause he was going down a grade making 90 miles an hour. The whistle broke into a scream. He was found in a wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. He was going down a grade making 90 miles an hour. His whistle broke into a scream. He was found in a wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. So from now on, ladies, you better take a warning from this time on and learn. Never speak harsh words to your true loving husband. He may leave you and never return. He was going down a grade making 90 miles an hour. His whistle broke into a scream. He was found in a wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Scalded to death by the steam. How about the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald? The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. The good ship and crew was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel farms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. And later that night, when the ship bells rang, could it be the north wind they've been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and a wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late, and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook come on deck, saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you." At 7 p.m., a main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know you." The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up, or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rose, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther down below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed, in the Maritime Cellars Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early. How about a little Fabulous Thunderbird? I've been watching you for days now, baby. I just love your sexy ways now, baby. You know our love will never stop now, baby. Just put your loving in my box now, baby. Wrap it up, I'll take it. Wrap it up, I'll take it. Well, no more will I shop around now, baby. I know I got the best thing in town now, baby. I seen all I want to see now, baby. Bring your loving straight to me now, baby. Wrap it up, I'll take it. Wrap it up, I'll take it. Well, I'm gonna treat you like the queen you are. Bring you sweet things from my candy jar. You got tricks you ain't never used. Give it to me. It won't be abused. Wrap it up, I'll take it. Wrap it up, I'll take it. Wrap it up, I'll take it. Wrap it up. How about a little Louis Armstrong? I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds are white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And how about a wonderful world, Sam Cooke style? Don't know much about history, don't know much about biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography, don't know much trigonometry, don't know much about algebra, don't know what a slide rule is for. But I do know one and one is two. And if this one could be with you, what a wonderful world this would be. Now, I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. For maybe by being an A student, baby, I can win your love for me. Don't know much about history, don't know much about biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. How about little wings of a dove? On the wings of a snow white dove, he sends his pure sweet love, a sign from above. On the wings of a dove, when trouble surrounds us, when evils come, the body grows weak, the spirit grows numb. When these things beset us, he doesn't forget us. He sends down his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow white dove. He sends his pure sweet love, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove. When Noah had drifted in the flood many days, he searched for land in various ways. Troubles he had some, but wasn't forgotten. He sent down his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow white dove. He sends his pure sweet love, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a dove. Okay, sure. Will the circle be unbroken? Oh, yeah. This is like a Carter family song, but this is how Mavis sings it. I was standing by my window one cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling for to take my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I said to that undertaker, Undertaker, please drive slow. For that lady you are carrying, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I followed close behind them, trying to hold up and be brave. But I could not hide my sorrow when they laid her in her grave. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I went back home, Lord, my home was lonesome. Missed my mother, she was gone. All my brothers and sisters crying, what a home so sad and lone. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. How about another Paul Thorne song? Can't have too many Paul Thorne songs. When your life is over, you're reaching the end, and the river of Jordan is around the next bend. Will you be counting all the trophies you won? Or will you look back on the things left undone? When a stranger came knocking, did you let him in? Was there food on your table for a down and out friend? Did you hide in the shadows? Did you walk in the sun? Or do you regret all the things left undone? When someone you cared for broke your heart, you let foolish pride alone keep you apart. Why didn't you learn how to forgive someone? So many years passed, all the things left undone. When a stranger came knocking, did you let him in? Was there food on your table for a down and out friend? Did you hide in the shadows? Did you walk in the sun? Or do you regret all the things left undone? And will you regret all the things left undone? How about a little Leonard Skinner? Well, it's 8 o'clock and I'm Boise, Idaho. I find my limo driver, Mr. Take us to the show. I made some plans for later on tonight. I find a little queenie, I know I can treat her right. What's your name, little girl? What's your name? Shooting you straight, little girl, won't you do the same? Back at the hotel, Lord, we got such a mess. Seems that one of the crew had to go with one of the guests. Oh, yes. Well, the police said we can't drink in the bar. What a shame. Won't you come upstairs, girl, and have a drink of champagne? What's your name, little girl? What's your name? Shooting you straight, little girl. Well, there ain't no shame. What's your name, little girl? What's your name? Shooting you straight, little girl. Won't you do the same? 9 o'clock the next day, and I'm ready to go. I got 600 miles to ride to do one more show. Oh no, can I get you a taxi home? It sure was grand. When I come back here next year, I won't see you again. What was your name, little girl? What's your name? Shooting you straight, little girl. Won't you do the same? What was your name, little girl? What's your name? How about another Hawthorne song? Why not? I know a woman, she lived down the road. Her husband passed away 2 years ago. She had lonely nights when teardrops fall. Pick up your telephone, give her a call. What have you done to lift somebody up? When have you helped someone who's got it rough? Oh, we can change the world with a little love. What have you done to lift somebody up? Little boy struck out in a baseball game. Couldn't face his father, felt so ashamed. Daddy said, don't worry, I'm proud of you, son. You don't have to win to be number one. What have you done to lift somebody up? When have you helped someone who's got it wrong? Or we can change the world with a little love. What have you done to lift somebody up? We all need to do a little more, 'cause we can be rich if our neighbors are poor. What have you done to lift somebody up? When have you helped someone who's got it wrong? Oh, we can change the world with a little love. What have you done to lift somebody up? What have you done to lift somebody up? Oh, let's do that. Isn't that a Mavis song? We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved. Fighting for our children, we shall not be moved. Fighting for our children, we shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, we shall not be moved. Walking with our sisters, we shall not be moved. Walking with our sisters, we shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, we shall not be moved. Standing with our brothers, we shall not be moved. Standing with our brothers, we shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, we shall not be moved. Black and white together, we shall not be moved. Black and white together, we shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, we shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. How about Dark Brook? This ain't coming from no prophet. I'm just an ordinary man. When I close my eyes, I see the way this world shall be when we all walk hand in hand. When the last child cries for a crust of bread, when the last man dies for just words that he said, when there's shelter over the poorest head, we shall be free. When the last thing we notice is the color of skin, and the first thing we look for is the beauty within. When the skies and the oceans are clean again, we shall be free. We shall be free. We shall be free. Stand straight, walk proud. We shall be free. When we're free to love anyone we choose. When the world's big enough for all different views. When we all can worship from our own kind of pew. We shall be free. We shall be free. We shall be free. Have a little faith, hold out, 'cause we shall be free. And when money talks for the very last time, and nobody walks a step behind, when there's only one race, and that's mankind, then we shall be free. We shall be free. We shall be free. Stand straight, have a little faith. We shall be free. Stand straight, walk proud, have a little faith, hold out. We shall be free. How about story? Somebody who didn't quite get the instructions that his father left him. Sad story. I was born in Macon, Georgia. They kept my dad there in the Macon jail. The dad said, son, if you keep your hands clean, oh Lord, you won't hear them bloodhounds on your trail. But I fell in with bad companions. We robbed a man down in Tennessee. The sheriff caught me way up in Nashville, oh Lord. They locked me up and threw away the key. I washed my hands in muddy water. I washed my hands, but they didn't come clean. I tried to do what my daddy taught me, oh Lord. I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. I asked the jailer, when's my time up? He said, son, we won't forget. And if you try to keep your hands clean, oh Lord, we may make a good man of you yet. I couldn't wait to finish my sentence. I broke out of the Nashville jail. I just crossed the line of Georgia. Oh no, I can hear them bloodhounds on my trail. I washed my hands in muddy water. I washed my hands, but they didn't come clean. I tried to do what my daddy taught me all alone. I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. All right, how about we try Want to Make Love to You in the style of Etta James. I don't want you to be no slave. I don't want you to work all day, but I want you to be true. I just want to make love to you, love to you, love to you. All I want to do is wash your clothes. I don't want to keep you indoors. There's nothing for you to do but keep me making love to you, love to you. And I can tell by the way you walk that walk. I can hear by the way you talk that talk. And I know by the way you treat your girl that I could give you all the loving in the whole wide world. All I want you to do is make your bread. Just to make sure that you're well fed. I don't want you sad and blue. I just want to make love to you. Love to you, baby. Love to you. And I can tell by the way you walk that walk. I can hear by the way you talk that talk. And I can know by the way you treat your girl that I could give you all the loving in the whole wide world. All I want to do, all I want to do is cook your bread just to make sure that you're well fed. I don't want you sad and blue. I just want to make love to you. I just want to make love to you. Alrighty. Thanks for playing along.